Stadium here in KC. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And this play's going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down, Houston.
Look the hot. Why Tony? Under.
In motion now, it's Collins. They'll go play action with Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's brought in. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. His 12th touchdown of the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down by Derek Stingley. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's Matt Ariza now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This fielded in the end zone. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
All right. 19 tackles. Tony. Hey, Uno more. Hey, Uno. 19 tackles.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Why, Tony. Hey, Uno more. Hey, Uno. 19 tackles.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment. He was taken down after a solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snaps, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty.
To the goal line and in from Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. South. 18%.
On play action. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Pollard. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Texans 7. Harrison Butker to kick off 14 City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
Second down throw for Stroud. This one complete right side. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's a big play on 4th and inches. That goes for 58. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. In the back of the end zone, he's got it. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band that are tied. Don't know the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. I'd be the beast you got trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized.
Attack! On first down, it's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Third down coming up.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
We'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Up. 19. That's right. 11.
In motion now, it's Collins. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
He'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Yellow. 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here, the pressure, too much, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Oh, he pushed it. Something looked off at the snap, and he has missed it. The kick, no good. And this will stay a 3-point game. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is high. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On first down, it's Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play. Run after the catch.
Next to score, Texans 21, Chiefs 17. Amy Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Play action here. Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately at as his head comes around. If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Mahomes now to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He's close to a 1st down, to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's
2nd and inches.
The 45-yard line. Here we go.
Stroud going to set up the throw. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year.
Makes the score Texans 28, Chiefs 20.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Smith to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll find his tight end, Gray, open downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to...
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end, Schultz. He's across midfield, and they will finally catch up to him and get him down. And now we're going to get a timeout. It is C.J. Stroud in need of some attention. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Set, ready, 10 cycle, block 40, cut.
The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. He's picked up about 3. Second down coming up.
27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ready. 33, yellow. Set.
They'll go right back to Mixon. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And it's an unfortunate defensive breakdown here. Ends up costing him 6 points.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Chiefs 28. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. The Texans take over 1st and 10. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. 45, white. 22 middle. Right, white, red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Cut, cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Yellow.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scale into your favor.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Second and 10.
Yellow.
Walker now gets us going here in the fourth quarter. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he will score! Raheem Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
It is good. That ties the game. 35-35. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Around 29-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Throwing right sideline and complete. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Texans first down.
18. Nike Texans.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. To throw, Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
South, south, south. Under. 11. Yes.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. Tony. Tuesday. Hey, uno. Hey, south. 11. Good.
On play action. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's got another one. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will go up by 7.
Chiefs 35. Amy Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On first down, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pick.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, KC. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for two.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
15, yellow, 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 yellow. 15, 15. 15, 15. Hey, 57, 57.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he will get into the end zone for the two and extend the lead to 7 points.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the quick, right? Hey, Nike taxi. Hey, no more. White, Tony.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
All right.
In motion now, it's Collins. He'll go play action with Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is hard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
Okay,
now a
ready?
big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Texans 48. Naomi Fairbairn on the kickoff for Houston.
So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Holmes going to fire quickly to Worthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yellow. 43. Easy. Hey, 43.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hey, 43. Yellow. Hey, 57.
Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Out. Hey, one more. 11. 19 Texas. White, Tony.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Oh, my goodness. They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yellow. My side.
Play action here. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. That's a gain of 72 yards. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken taken down back at the 8. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. One more time with Walker. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game.
Yellow.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. To an E goes Mahomes. And that should wrap it up. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They bounced back from the loss last week. Going to put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.